Hello, everyone, and welcome to Behind the Build. In this three-part series, we're taking a deep dive into optimizing your enterprise software environment from the ground up. We're not just talking apps, we're looking at the whole picture: infrastructure, operations, and business processes. Joining us for this three-part series is Denovo's Vice President of JD Edwards Practice, Rich Garapuda. Rich, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for hosting this.
Yeah, of course. So, to kick things off, let's talk about what a holistic approach really means when it comes to optimizing an enterprise technology environment. It's not just about ERP software, it's the entire technology ecosystem: the hardware, middleware, network, and all the third party software that supports your ERP and other enterprise systems. When companies think of optimization, why is it so important to start with infrastructure?
Well, as you modernize your processes and the systems that support them, you start to interconnect them in ways to remove manual steps and other barriers to collaboration. As your systems become more interconnected, the underlying infrastructure becomes so much more mission critical because a failure in one part of the ecosystem has a much broader impact than ever before. Most organizations don't have the resources or don't want to invest in the resources to build the redundancy they need to provide the scalability and resiliency required for a modern enterprise software ecosystem, which is why cloud infrastructure has gained so much popularity.
Great. So, what are the major features of cloud infrastructure then to support enterprise systems?
The Nova Private Cloud is designed specifically for workloads supported by the IBM I system, while OCI, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, supports any other workload with the most modern architecture of the major public cloud offerings. Both of these cloud infrastructure offerings provide highly scalable and redundant components throughout, including networking, disk subsystems, and compute power, and have the ability to rapidly deploy resources to meet changing demands. This flexibility, redundancy, and scalability is what's needed to provide a reliable foundation for modern interconnected business systems.
Right. And having access to all this modern technology may sound great, but it also sounds like businesses might have to invest a lot of specialty skill sets to support all of it.
Well, that's the thing. Both the Denovo Private Cloud and OCR are fully managed by Denovo's enterprise class support team. This includes a full team of specialists on networking, infrastructure, and operating systems, databases, and security, led by seasoned solution architects. With 24 by 7 by 365 coverages, companies don't have to invest in these skill sets and can still deploy world-class infrastructure to support their business.
Amazing. So, final question for you here, Rich. What kind of cost savings have companies seen by modernizing their infrastructure?
Well, obviously, there's the avoidance of capital-intensive data center build-outs and the ongoing operational costs of electricity to run and cool them. There's also the high costs of trying to recruit, train, and retain the hard-to-find skill sets needed to support the infrastructure. Because most organizations don't need or can't afford to retain all of these skill sets in-house full-time, there's also the cost to identify, hire, and manage a bevy of subcontractors to fill the gaps. Customers using Denovo for managed cloud infrastructure typically see cost savings of 20% or more, all with higher levels of reliability and service. And that's a little preview of our next topic in our next episode.
Amazing, really. There's a lot of saving there. Well, thank you so much, Rich, again for talking to us. And that'll be it for episode one. If you're thinking about upgrading your enterprise foundation, this is where it all begins. In episode two, we'll build on this and look at operational support, what it costs, and how you can optimize it. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and feel free to scan the QR code in the next slide to get in touch with us.